Now, final song, which, actually, yeah, this is gonna be the final, well, you know what? This will be the final song of the entire concert. And in between this song and, so in between you have to be there, and then this song at the very end lies September. So, September, and this is kind of a pop type song, but of course, we will clean it up and we will make it chorally professional and elegant sounding. So this is by a group called Earth, Wind, and Fire. So let's see if I can find, let's see, choral arrangement. Maybe this will sound better. It'll sound cleaner. Okay, this is the song. It's a little bit fast. And I don't know if Abby's birthday is the 21st or the 22nd. And we will not be singing to the exact lyrics. I need to go through the song and I need to figure out what I should incorporate. What lyrics should I add in to this song? What lyrics should I change to really fit, Abby Lee? So this is one version. I'll play for you the original version. It's a pretty nice song for September and the kind of sadness of moving into autumn. It's kind of cool, isn't it? Cloudy day. And I'll have Abby's picture hung up on the wall. I'll be sure of it. So she would be born on the cusp of Virgo and Libra. Oh, that's gonna be so fun. The pace of it will be slowed down, and it will look something along those lines, but it'll be a little bit less pitchy, and it'll be cleaner than that. So, this is the original. This is the... Oh, okay. Well, let's see here. Is there another version of this that is choral? Well, this is the, I just want to play for you a couple versions. This is... Okay, wait a second. I hear someone coming. Just a second. Do you need anything? Oh, okay. I thought that she was gonna come 1:45 this afternoon. I didn't know it would be right now. Cause that's what she said. I don't even have her picture hung up yet. Okay. Okay. Alright then. Well, everybody, it looks like our Minton guest is here right now, which is a really, really unexpected appearance. So soon, so sudden. But that's how the cookie crumbles today. So, we're going to stop what we're going to do, okay? And I'm going to welcome in to the Minton. Okay? And so, when we do that, maybe you should just go tell her to kind of just wait until I've got everything set up. So when we do, we're just going to have a brief little welcoming. Okay, brief little welcoming. Then we're going to get back to what we were doing. Okay, so I really did not expect this. This was really, really sudden. But I really, really hope that you are all ready to meet the star of the Dance Mom show. Abby Lee Miller. This is going to be very, very exciting. I think it's a little, I think if we could have waited after lunch, I think that you all could have mentally prepared more. But, so, I'll remind you, the only Minton guest that has been to Blake Castle prior to coming to the Minton. Now, again, mixed emotions, excited, but also kind of nervous and skeptical and a little bit concerned, and I'm going to just put just a couple of conditions on how she's going to be instructing all of you with the dancing lesson, because I'm not going to sit there and I'm not going to hear anything, and you know what, it's my Minton. It's when it's her studio, but it's my Minton, so, that's, if it gets to that point, then obviously, but I don't really think so. So, that's what we're going to do. Now, I have a theme song that I'm going to play, that we're going to be singing to. That I am going to play as she is coming in. Okay, and that is going to be foreshadowing. So, it's major, but it's also minor. I couldn't decipher if I wanted minor or major because, good and bad at the same time. So it's going to sound a little bit, just kind of kingly, Hunger Game-like, and also a little bit Egyptian. So, let's see here. Maybe even a little bit of myth-like. So the theme song will start out with one of the music pieces. So I just want you to hear it. I want you to go, and I want you to let her know that she can come right in. Thank you. I didn't want to have her waiting here since she got here already. Well, how unexpected was that? Okay, so. Okay, that's what I'm going to do right now. If I'm going to play the song. I'm going to get the thing down there. we were just listening to a couple of songs. So we were listening to A Million Dreams. I'm sure that you've heard of that song before. I'm sure you've seen it. Isn't it uplifting? It's just gorgeous. Moving, really beautiful, moving piece. And then we listened to a song by Susan Boyle, which is You Have to Be There. And I thought that, the relationship of you and the team was appropriate for that song. We'll talk all about it, get into it. And then we also have kind of a fun one, September, that we're doing. You've heard of that, the 21st of September song. By the way, is it the 21st or the 22nd when your birthday is? Oh, okay, so we all got it wrong. So it was the 22nd, and then it was, okay, so it was 1966, it was okay. Well, what I'll do is I change things, I add things in, I make things up. I compose, the music as we mentioned later. So, and you can get on and, because it's supposed to be, your concert, your surprise, but we have a lot of technology, we have a lot of resources that, you don't even know about. We have ways to make individuals forget what they've learned to make it a surprise. So you can take something that makes you forget, and then when someone reminds you, it just comes right back. So that's kind of, the advantage. And wait till I show you the tour of it, because there's quite a lot here. You're going to be amazed. That was really, really unexpected. I thought that you would come later. I had a lot of mixed feelings about that, because I wanted to, and there was one part of me that wanted to, and the other part of me that didn't. But I really, really hope that Blake Castle benefited, you with what you learned, and you, Kathy, can sit in that show. I have it out for you. And maybe you can sit on the couch. There's a chair that you can pull from the kitchen or sit on the little piano bench that's right there for you. Move this over here so that you can sit down. Please be no drama. Okay. I have pictures for both of them. This is Jill's picture, this is Kathy's picture. Okay, everybody. Wait, okay, there's more. I want you to hear the entirety. Glad that you decided to come. I just wasn't expecting you so soon. But that's Is that all? There's a little bit more left. I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay, everybody. So this was certainly very, very unexpected. Okay, well, we have got Abby Lee Miller in My Minton. And we've also got Jill Verdes, as you know, and Kathy Nesbitt Stein, so all three, so hopefully there'll be no drama or anything. But this is such an honorable and pleasurable experience that these three women are here at this Minton. And, there's been a lot of Minton guests at the Minton, so I probably underwhelm it. But we were just working on 3 of the songs that we're going to be doing for your concert, which included September, A Million Dreams, and You Have to Be There. And I'm just going to, just tell you and introduce you, and we're going to have a lot of time to get to know each other and get to, of course, they all know each other, but get to socialize with Abby during lunch and for a good portion of the afternoon. Then we're going to come back here and we're going to really work on the song and probably start the theme song with the customary. And I really wonder if I should add in Virgo. We'll try it, but I might cut a couple of things from this concert. Let's see what else. So, after lunch, after everything has gotten settled, Abby will be having dancing lessons So teaching all of you like she does her own students. And I'm just going to lay down a couple of conditions on that. Just, um, and I know in 12th that, you know what you're doing, but I don't want to be sitting up here and hearing you scream or, shout or do whatever and, be tough on them, because they're my mentored students and I won't have them treated that way. But anyway, um, anyway, everybody, so good morning. Good morning. And right after this, we're going to be going to lunch. Now, these 3 songs that we're going to be doing for the concert all have very, very deep and important meanings and messages to give that really have to do with, dancing and working hard for dreams. And also the song You Have to Be There, you really have to look at the lyrics. And I thought that it was appropriate for the relationship of the dancers and Abby. There's a resistance. There was, dislike and all that kind of thing, but there was a connection and needing that person there. So, we're going to be doing that song. And then September really goes with the birthday more than anything else, because, that's part of it. And you're going to find out what, customs are, custom resemblances, and you're going to think that is the most random thing that you've ever heard of, and that's nonsense. But, you'll get introduced to it and have all of the information on my website. Also remember that one of the additional added subjects, because this is around the time when, I got first introduced, is going to be, and, A Million Dreams especially is one of those songs, is going to be Asphalt 8 Airborne, which is a racing game. It's highly addictive. There's a lot of different, places, Japan, Venice, whatever. And so those images and pictures from that we're going to use, that I really, really want you to pay attention to in custom, and also the connection to the dance moms that we're going to be using for that. So, the images especially the China one. So, let's see, what else? So, let's see, I just want to welcome, Abby to the Edmonton, so that we have the full trio. And I did have Christy here, but, we just, didn't get to her because she was not, this was something that came up with her that she wasn't able to stay, and I lost the interest, so we kind of skipped over. Now, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. So did you feel reluctant to come to the Edmonton when you got the letter? Yeah, and that letter that you received did have an additional button in it, and that was the button that, reversed you to, where you were in 2017 before you went into, jail. So that's what we did. And we have a way of persuading individuals to come to the Edmonton through that, hypnotizing button. Because if we just sent letters out, then I want them to come here. And what if they don't want to? What if, it's just not for them, and then I'm disappointed, all that kind of thing. So back then, we didn't have the resources that we did now. And Mrs. Grois, who started the Edmonton and ran it, she had to become a lot more pushy and demanding, and it was just tougher back then, and there was just a resistance to her. But now that we have these things, it is an unharmful but kind way of getting individuals to this Edmonton. So, This will be an experience of a lifetime, especially when you go and tour the Edmonton, and they haven't even seen the full throttle view of it. So anyway, I'm just going to go over some of the plans just to enforce. Again, there will be an astrological song to go with it with Virgo. There will be a resemblance prayer. I am telling you right now that that resemblance prayer will be this May 19th. So it'll be in a couple days' time from now when this resemblance prayer does occur. That will be with my 5th grade teacher, and I put that on, I did call you up and I did talk to you about the pages and what that looks like, and you got to know who, she is, and you got to see some, getting mad episodes. And so did you see the resemblance and connection that I saw to her? Okay. Well, I think that everyone will see it, and I think that you'll be able to see it when we put both of them in resemblance prayer. But so we're going to be doing that. We're going to be doing a resemblance prayer. We're going to be having astrology evenings where we're going to be, talking through the birth chart and the important placements in that. And so, one question. So do you have a printed copy of your chart? Excellent. Excellent. Yes, I did tell you several times that you needed that. And I want to know what your ascendant is, because I think that it's either an Aries or Scorpio. Aries is the good one, Scorpio is the twisted one that I just don't like. And I have none of that in my chart, so I'm pretty thankful. So, let's see here. So I have all the plans, and so also, I'm not going to push you or anything. This is completely your decision to make, but we are doing a big project because the Edmonton is going astrological, because reaching new heights, they, whatever, new extension that they do, all of the Edmontons do. And so we're doing for Taurus season, because the sun's in Taurus, moon's in Aquarius today, and we're doing a show and tell project that I put on the site. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful, excellent. Oh, so you're going to bring your dog, Broadway Baby. That's a cute name, and it would be coincidental that you would name, a dog Broadway. But so wonderful. So, I did put information on there about it for everybody to see, what that's all about. And, the energy of Taurus is what's personal, what's pleasureful, simple pleasures, very grounded, all of those Taurian things. And we're having clubbuses with Taurus, which, we meet several times on occasion, and we read through, the book. We have, clubbuses, and Gemini season will start pretty soon here. So, this is all excellently laid out, and I'm just going to remind everybody that we are on the presentation now. We are on the presentation, and it doesn't apply to you. You don't need to do a written portion if you don't want to. You can just do like speaker notes or note cards or something along those lines to make it easier for you, because I don't want to push you to do things. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Wonderful, that's fine. So we're all working on the presentation right now. Remember that the presentation, more images than words, is mostly all images. And then just words on like the title slides, which is basically what images are. That's all. And then we have doing it as you're doing the speech. And also slides, like 1 to 2 slides for all of the different sections of it. So basically, I leave it, pretty open-ended for everybody. But basically, there's a section on what the object is, and maybe even some history and origins on it. What it is, your story of, getting it and coming to like it, and then why is it special to you? Why, do you like it? Why is it a pleasure to you? And then that conclusion, remember that I talked about with the legacy statement, which is the valuable inspiration. And then the thesis, introduction, statement, which is that sentence, as we know, that is the most important sentence of the entire essay, because that tells, the reader what it's all going to be about, and, in one sentence, with the bridge, and then the attention grabber. And I have all of that information on my page if you wanted to look at that. But I don't want my decisions of what you're going to do to be influenced by me or anybody pushed, because I do not believe on that. So this is all that we're going to